Nisha Mehta was convinced her husband, Rohan, was cheating. Not with a woman, oh no, but with his dreams. Every morning he woke up murmuring names like Priya from Dreamland or the Queen of Clouds. At first, Nisha thought it was sleep-talking nonsense, but when he started buying her blue saris sprinkled with silver stars, claiming Priya loved them, Nisha decided enough was enough. Jaipur's pink city had many mysteries, but none as ridiculous as a man in love with his dreams. So, she began investigating. She bought a dream decoder app, tried sleeping beside him with a voice recorder, and even consulted an astrologer named Bablu Baba, who wore sunglasses indoors. He declared dramatically, "Madame, your husband's soul travels at night." Nisha rolled her eyes, yet curiosity sparked. That night, when Rohan fell asleep muttering, "Dreamland, here I come," Nisha whispered, "Take me with you." The next second, whoosh, she felt a tug, a spin, and suddenly pink skies, floating elephants, and a city made of candy appeared before her. Dreamland was real. And yes, standing by a candy fountain was Rohan, serenading a woman made entirely of moonlight. Nisha gasped. He was indeed cheating, just not in the way she'd imagined. But she wasn't leaving, not yet. If Dreamland had rules, she'd learn them. If it had queens, she'd challenge them. And if Rohan wanted to play dreamy games, she'd make sure he woke up remembering only her. Rohan froze when he saw Nisha in Dreamland. You're not supposed to be here, he stammered, dropping the moonflower he was about to gift Priya, the queen of clouds. Priya, shimmering like mist, laughed softly. "Oh, the waking wife arrives. How quaint." Nisha crossed her arms. "You, madam, can float right out of my marriage." Priya blinked. "Marriage? My dear, this is Dreamland. We don't do paperwork here." Nisha smirked. "Perfect. Then you won't mind a dream duel?" In Dreamland, duels weren't fought with swords, they were contests of imagination. Whoever created the most beautiful dream scene would win. Rohan, now sweating marshmallows, begged, "Nisha, please, this isn't necessary." But it was. Nisha closed her eyes, imagining Jaipur's amber fort glowing beneath starlight, with music echoing through its arches. The dream responded. Marble elephants danced, peacocks shimmered, and the air smelt like rain on sandstone. Priya's misty face flickered in awe. "Impressive," Priya murmured. "But can you handle round two?" She waved her hand, and suddenly Nisha was in a dream bazaar. Each stall selling bottled emotions. One bottle glowed with eternal love. Nisha smiled, uncorked it, and poured it over Rohan's head. The queen hissed, the dream shimmered and cracked. Rohan blinked, dazed. "Nisha, I remember you now." The queen dissolved into mist, muttering, "This isn't over." But for now, Nisha had won. At least, she thought she had.
The next morning, Rohan woke up screaming, "There's a summons from Dreamland!" A shimmering letter floated above their bed. "You have violated Dream Code 108, unauthorized dual occupancy." Nisha read aloud. "We're being sued by the Dream Police?" Rohan groaned. "You can't just barge into dreams." Nisha shot back. "You can't just flirt with cloud women." That night, they were dragged back into Dreamland, this time to a shimmering courtroom with floating chairs. The judge, a giant owl in a robe, hooted, "Dream trespassing is a serious crime. However, Mrs. Mata's creativity intrigues us. We propose a deal." The deal. Nisha must help design new dreams for Dreamland citizens, people who'd lost their ability to dream. If she succeeded, her trespassing would be forgiven. If not, she and Rohan would be banned from sleeping peacefully ever again. Back in reality, Nisha took it as a challenge. She started painting her dreams, adding bits of Jaipur, the Hawa Mahal's breeze, the tang of kachoris, the music of morning rickshaws. Each night, her dreams became more vivid, more Indian, more alive. Dreamland flourished. People from all over began dreaming of her creations. Auto rickshaw parades through moonlight, chai stalls on clouds, laughter echoing across starlit skies. Nisha realized she wasn't just a jealous wife anymore. She was a dream architect, and she was good at it.
Just when peace settled, Priya returned, this time disguised as a dream consultant. She smiled sweetly. I'm here to help improve Dreamland's visuals. Don't worry, Nisha, purely professional. Nisha wasn't fooled. Priya's consulting involved long talks with Rohan and suspiciously romantic dreamscapes, rainy nights, candlelit clouds, slow music. One night, Nisha snapped, enough, I'm redesigning the dream. With a flick of imagination, she turned the candlelight into disco lights, the violins into dhol beats, and Priya's gown into a ruffled sari made of jalebi. Dreamland erupted in laughter. Even Rohan chuckled. Priya, sticky and furious, screamed, "You've humiliated me!" Nisha grinned. "Welcome to Indian dreams, darling. We like a bit of drama." The owl judge reappeared, amused. "Mrs. Mehta, you have a gift. Dreamland needs joy, not jealousy. Would you consider becoming our permanent dream ambassador?" Nisha blinked. "You mean a real job? In dreams?" Rohan looked proud and slightly terrified. "You're amazing!" Nisha smiled. "Took you this long to dream it, huh?" Priya vanished in a puff of glitter. Dreamland clapped. Nisha was now official.
Back home, news spread that Nisha's new art therapy classes were curing insomnia. People called her the Jaipur Dream Doctor. She mixed dreamland secrets with real-world creativity, teaching people how to paint their dreams awake. Rohan, now reformed, supported her fully. "You turned my wandering dreams into a business," he laughed. Nisha winked, correction, into our dream. But one night, Dreamland called again. "Ambassador Mehta, we're collapsing," the owl cried. "Humans are overusing screens. They're forgetting how to dream." Nisha had an idea. She hosted Jaipur's first dream festival. Lanterns lit the sky, people shared dream stories, and lullaby concerts filled the air. The city twinkled like a collective imagination. That night, when the world slept, Dreamland tossed back to life, stronger than ever. The Queen of Clouds even sent a note. "Truce, your dreams outshine mine." Rohan smiled. "You saved Dreamland, Nisha." She rested her head on his shoulder. "No, Rohan, I just remembered what love looks like, awake or asleep." Years later, Jaipur had murals inspired by Nisha's dream art. Couples took dream walk tours, and school children painted floating elephants on every wall. Nisha became a symbol of creativity and forgiveness. Every night, she and Rohan entered Dreamland, not as cheater and accuser, but as partners. They designed dream cities, taught cloud babies to fly, and created lullabies for sleepless souls. One night, Rohan whispered, "Do you ever regret following me that first night?" Nisha smiled, tracing stars in the air. "If I hadn't, you'd still be flirting with fog. Now we build galaxies together." Dreamland's queen, now a friend, appeared, bowing playfully. "You two are legends here, dream architects of love." Nisha laughed. "Legends? We're just a Jaipur couple who refuse to sleep through our problems." As dawn painted the sky, Dreamland shimmered farewell. Nisha awoke, kissed Rohan's forehead, and whispered, "Dream well, Mr. Husband. Just remember, every dream you cheat with, I'll make mine better." He grinned. Challenge accepted. And with that, the Dreamland cheating husband became the Dreamland loving one. Forever building, forever dreaming, beside the woman who turned jealousy into magic.